Imagine transforming the smallest of spaces into a thriving oasis, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Welcome to the magical world of 5-gallon bucket gardening. Hey there, green thumbs and aspiring gardeners. And today, we're diving into the innovative and space-saving world of 5-gallon bucket gardening. Whether you've got a tiny balcony, a modest patio, or you're looking to make the most of your backyard, this is gardening that promises big results in small spaces. With just a 5-gallon bucket, some soil, and a few seeds or seedlings, you can grow anything from juicy tomatoes to crispy cucumbers, fragrant herbs to bountiful flowers. And the best part? It's budget-friendly, environmentally sustainable, and absolutely anyone can do it. Choose your buckets. Make sure they're clean and have never stored harmful chemicals. Food-grade buckets are perfect for this. Drill some holes in the bottom to let excess water escape, ensuring your plants won't drown. Bucket gardening isn't just a space saver, it's a game changer. It allows for better pest management, reduced weed problems, and the mobility to chase the sun, ensuring your plants get just the right amount of light. And there's something truly rewarding about creating a garden that's as mobile as it is productive. It's gardening that grows with you, adapting to your space and your life. But it's more than just growing plants. It's about growing communities, sharing with neighbors, and even teaching kids the wonders of growing their own food. It's a small step towards sustainability, one bucket at a time. Bucket gardening, particularly with 5-gallon buckets, offers a versatile and accessible way for anyone to start gardening, regardless of their living situation. This method of gardening is not only a solution for those with limited space, such as urban dwellers with small balconies or patios, but it also provides numerous benefits that make it an attractive option for both novice and experienced gardeners alike. Here's more about the wonders and practicalities of 5-gallon bucket gardening. Advantages of 5-gallon bucket gardening. Mobility. One of the most significant advantages is the ability to move your plants to optimize their exposure to sunlight, protect them from harsh weather, or rearrange them for aesthetic purposes. This mobility is especially useful in urban environments where sunlight may be blocked at certain times of the day. Soil control. With bucket gardening, you have complete control over the soil quality. This is crucial for healthy plant growth, as you can provide the perfect soil mix tailored to each plant's needs, free from soil-borne diseases and pests that can be found in the ground. Water management. Buckets can help in efficiently managing water. Drilling holes at the bottom ensures proper drainage, preventing root rot and overwatering issues. Moreover, it allows for targeted watering, which is more efficient and sustainable. Pest and weed reduction. Elevated off the ground, bucket gardens tend to have fewer issues with pests and virtually no problems with weeds, saving you time and effort in maintenance. Cost-effective. 5-gallon buckets are inexpensive and often readily available. Many businesses are willing to give away their used buckets for free or at a low cost, making this an economical option for gardening. What you can grow. The possibilities are nearly endless when it comes to what you can grow in a 5-gallon bucket. Here are some ideas. Vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, carrots, radishes, and leafy greens like spinach and lettuce thrive in bucket environments. Herbs, basil, cilantro, parsley, and mint are perfect for smaller, more compact spaces and can easily be grown in buckets. Flowers. For those more interested in aesthetics or pollinator attractions, flowers like marigolds, petunias, and zinnias do well in buckets. Tips for success. Choose the right soil. Opt for a high-quality potting mix that will retain moisture yet drain well. Mixing in compost can enrich the soil with nutrients. Proper drainage. Ensure each bucket has adequate drainage holes at the bottom to prevent waterlogging. Regular watering. Bucket plants may require more frequent watering, especially during hot weather, as soil in containers tends to dry out faster than ground soil. Nutrient management. Because the soil volume is limited, nutrient depletion can happen more quickly. Regularly adding compost or using a liquid fertilizer can help keep your plants healthy and productive. Environmental impact and community engagement. Bucket gardening not only brings the joy of gardening into more people's lives, but it also has a positive environmental impact by encouraging local food production and reducing the carbon footprint associated with transporting food. Additionally, it can foster a sense of community as gardeners share tips, produce, and even seedlings with neighbors and friends. Expanding your garden vertically. One innovative way to maximize space with 5-gallon buckets is to stack them vertically. This can be done by creating tower gardens that allow you to grow more in a smaller footprint. Vertical gardening with buckets is particularly useful for herbs and leafy greens, which require less soil depth. This method not only saves space, but can turn into a visually striking feature in your garden or balcony. Creative and aesthetic aspects. Bucket gardening doesn't have to be purely functional. It can also be an outlet for creativity and aesthetic expression. Buckets can be painted, decorated, or wrapped to match outdoor decor, making them as much a part of your outdoor living space as furniture or art. This personal touch can transform your garden into a vibrant, inviting space that reflects your personality and style. Educational opportunities. For families with children, bucket gardening offers a fantastic educational opportunity. It's a hands-on way to teach kids about the life cycle of plants, the importance of caring for the environment, and the basics of nutrition and cooking with fresh, homegrown produce. The manageable scale of a bucket garden allows children to take ownership of their plants, fostering responsibility and a sense of achievement when they see their plants grow and produce food. Community and urban impact. On a larger scale, bucket gardening can have a significant impact on communities, especially in urban areas where access to fresh produce is limited. Community programs can encourage residents to start their own bucket gardens, leading to shared communal spaces that not only beautify the area but also provide fresh, nutritious food. This grassroots approach to urban gardening can help foster community bonds, reduce food deserts, and promote a healthier, more sustainable way of living. Challenges and solutions. While bucket gardening is highly beneficial, it's not without its challenges. One common issue is the potential for overheating, as containers can absorb a lot of heat, which may harm the roots on very hot days. This can be mitigated by choosing lighter-colored buckets or placing them in areas that receive partial shade during the hottest parts of the day. Another challenge is the limited soil volume, which can lead to nutrient depletion, as mentioned earlier. Regular fertilization and composting are key to maintaining a nutrient-rich environment for your plants. Additionally, choosing self-watering bucket designs or setting up a simple drip irrigation system can help ensure consistent moisture levels, crucial for plant health in container gardening. Adapting to environmental changes. As our world continues to grapple with climate change and its impact on traditional gardening and farming practices, 5-gallon bucket gardening emerges as a resilient and adaptable method. The controlled environment of a bucket garden allows gardeners to respond more quickly to extreme weather conditions, such as unexpected frosts or heatwaves, by moving their plants to more sheltered locations. This adaptability makes bucket gardening a reliable method for growing food in an increasingly unpredictable climate. Water conservation. In regions where water is scarce, bucket gardening can be a more sustainable option compared to traditional in-ground gardens. By using buckets, water use can be precisely controlled, ensuring that each plant receives just the amount it needs without the excess water that can often be wasted in open gardens. Moreover, innovative gardeners can implement self-watering systems within buckets to further enhance water efficiency. These systems slowly release moisture to the roots as needed, dramatically reducing water waste and the time spent watering. Enhancing biodiversity. Even on a small scale, bucket gardens can contribute to increasing biodiversity, especially in urban areas where green spaces are limited. By choosing a variety of plants to grow, gardeners can attract beneficial insects, birds, and pollinators, which are vital for maintaining healthy ecosystems. This diversity not only supports local wildlife, but can also improve plant health and yield through natural pest control and pollination. Scaling up and community initiatives. For those who start with a few buckets and find a passion for gardening, there's always the potential to scale up. Community gardens and urban farming initiatives often welcome individuals with experience and enthusiasm for gardening. By participating in these larger projects, bucket gardeners can apply their skills on a broader scale, contributing to community food security and the local food movement. Furthermore, educational programs in schools can benefit from the simplicity and accessibility of bucket gardening. By setting up small bucket gardens, schools can teach students about plant biology, nutrition, and environmental stewardship in a hands-on and engaging way. These gardens can also serve as the foundation for discussions about food equity and sustainability. Global movement. As awareness of environmental issues and interest in sustainable living continue to grow, bucket gardening is becoming part of a global movement towards more resilient and eco-friendly food production methods. Through social media and online communities, gardeners worldwide are sharing their experiences, tips, and successes, inspiring others to start their own gardens. This global exchange of knowledge not only enriches the gardening community, but also highlights the universal appeal and adaptability of bucket gardening across different climates, cultures, and lifestyle. Building resilience through bucket gardening. The concept of resilience is central to 5-gallon bucket gardening, not just in an ecological sense, but also in a personal and community context. As people around the world face challenges like food insecurity, economic instability, and the effects of climate change, bucket gardening offers a tangible way to cultivate resilience. Growing food in buckets can provide a sense of security and self-reliance, empowering individuals and communities to take control of their food sources, even in small ways. Fostering mental and physical well-being. The benefits of bucket gardening extend beyond the practical aspects of food production. Engaging with plants and soil, even on a small scale, has been shown to have significant mental health benefits, reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. The physical activity involved in gardening, though moderate, promotes physical health, offering a balanced form of exercise that can improve strength, endurance, and flexibility. Moreover, the act of nurturing plants and witnessing their growth can enhance emotional well-being and provide a sense of accomplishment. In urban environments, where green spaces may be limited, bucket gardens can serve as vital personal oases, offering a connection to nature that many people crave. Creating educational platforms. Bucket gardening has the potential to evolve into educational platforms that reach beyond the garden itself. By documenting their journey, gardeners can create blogs, vlogs, or social media content that educates and inspires others. These platforms can cover a range of topics, from basic gardening techniques and DIY tutorials to more in-depth discussions about sustainability, food justice, and environmental stewardship. Educational initiatives can also be formalized through workshops and seminars, engaging communities in hands-on learning experiences. Libraries, community centers, and schools can host bucket gardening sessions, fostering a communal spirit of learning and sharing. Such programs not only teach gardening skills but also build community resilience, as participants share resources, knowledge, and support. Encouraging innovation and sustainability. As the bucket gardening community grows, so does the innovation surrounding sustainable practices. Gardeners are continually finding new ways to reduce their environmental impact, from repurposing household items as gardening tools to collecting rainwater for irrigation. The creativity inherent in bucket gardening encourages a mindset of sustainability that can extend into other areas of life, promoting a culture of conservation and resourcefulness. The role of technology. Technology plays a supportive role in the expansion and accessibility of bucket gardening. Mobile apps can offer gardening advice, track plant growth, and remind gardeners about watering schedules. Online forums and social media groups provide platforms for sharing success stories and troubleshooting problems. Through technology, the collective wisdom of the bucket gardening community becomes a powerful resource for anyone looking to start their own garden. The simple act of starting a garden in a 5-gallon bucket can be a gateway to a myriad of benefits, touching on aspects of sustainability, health, education, and community building. As people search for ways to live more sustainably and connect with their environment, bucket gardening stands out as a symbol of hope and empowerment. It exemplifies how small actions can lead to significant impacts, fostering a culture of resilience, innovation, and stewardship. In a world facing complex environmental challenges, bucket gardening offers a reminder of the power of simplicity and the potential for growth in even the smallest of spaces. So, are you ready to join the 5-gallon bucket gardening revolution? It's simple, sustainable, and incredibly satisfying. I'll be here to guide you every step of the way, from selecting your buckets to harvesting your very own homegrown produce. Let's get growing. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more green-fingered adventures. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video.